Alright, welcome back everybody. It is time for the second semi-final, which is going to be another PvP. It is going to be the legendary Mazur PL versus LancerX, aka IFU Must. Yeah. Best of 3. As always, same maps, Jade, Match Point, and Fighting Spirit if necessary. And I think we should just go into the game. I'll talk a little bit more about them at the beginning when nothing's going on. So, here we go. Alright, here we are. In game number 1, at the top right is the teal Protoss, we have LancerX. At the bottom right is the blue Protoss, we have Mazur. Now, Mazur, you know, as I said in the first game we casted, or I casted of him, you know, he had a broken hand or something for the last TLS, so wasn't even able to participate, and I think he participated in last week's qualifiers, didn't quite make it that far. I think I still got a game of his, but this time, you know, he's all the way in the semifinals, so good job to him. LancerX, on the other hand, he's a really good player, but he seems like, you know, more of a ladder player. Doesn't have, he's like A- high on IC Cup ladder, but he doesn't have many great individual tournament results. Like, he plays a lot of Defiler tournaments and things, but he doesn't really seem to get that far, and I mean, I know he's played a lot of TLS qualifiers both last season, and I think he participated in both of them last weekend as well for this season. And again, for some reason, just doesn't really get very far, even against opponents he probably should beat normally. Even in Gambit's Cup, I think he actually has less than 50% win rate, or maybe exactly 50% win rate, I can't remember. So I don't know if it's just the pressure or something, but you know, some players are like that, where they're just monsters on the ladder. Tasakwa is actually another player like that, who's just like monstrous in practice, but doesn't seem to post great individual or great tournament results. Anyway, looks like a relatively quick scout from Mazur actually sent across. I'm not going to see anything, no scout yet from Lancer. Now Mazur, by the way, you know, used to actually be really weak at PvP. It was his worst matchup by far. But he seems to have improved that quite a bit recently. I mean, he won against, I think, Bonnet in Gambit's Cup. And he smashed me the other day when we played a show match, so got some revenge there from me beating him before. I was quite sad, because I went from having a winning record to now having a losing record against Mazur, so it's pretty depressed. But you know what? That's awesome, because that means he's now rounded out his game a little bit and has a decent shot of making the TLS. I'm really hoping to see him actually in the actual tournament to help solve our little Zerg problem, if you know what I mean. Looks like we had a core first from LancerX, but a Zealot first from Mazur, so Mazur playing a little bit more safely, scouting earlier, getting that Zealot first, whereas LancerX is taking some bigger risks here. Still no scout from him, no probe scout whatsoever, and just went for the core first anyway. Now normally on 4-player maps I think that's okay, but on a reverse ramp map it's slightly risky. It just makes the chance of getting 2-gated that little bit higher, but otherwise it's fine. Draw actually helpfully pointing out that that Must apparently always goes Goon first on this map. I didn't know that. That's interesting. He didn't go Goon first though. He went Zealot, I think, although he did go Core first. And actually scouting with that Zealot, interestingly, rather than scouting with a Probe. I'm not sure about this though, because I mean, sometimes players will even scout with their Dragoon. Scouting with a Zealot seems interesting because it's slower than a Probe or a Dragoon, so if your opponent has a couple of Goons out, by the time you get to their base, then obviously they can like micro down your Zealot and get it for free. Be a little bit careful about that. It looks like he's moving his Goon out as well to help out. And is he gonna get the Probe? Nope, doesn't look like it. So, LancerX with the slight tech lead. His range actually doesn't look that much faster though. Oh no, it is a little bit faster, okay. But we do have a second gateway now for Mazur. And the Zealot is still just wandering around uselessly. And I guess now he'll know that Mazur's there. Ooh, notice that he didn't move the Zealot all the way in, because he knows that. Well, actually, wait. I think did he see the goon move out? Either way, he would assume that Mazur would be up at the top of the ramp here, somewhere like holding the high ground. So there isn't really any need to go all the way into the main. Although interestingly, these Dragoons are moving all the way around. I'm not sure what's going on here. 2 goons and a Zealot apiece, but they're all a little bit scattered here. And oh man, Lancer gonna get the first couple of shots off, so he should have an advantage here if he micros this correctly. It's gonna be difficult though. And here we go. Oh, it's gonna be 1 goon down though. It looks like Mazur might have the upper hand. No, goon for goon. And who's gonna get the better of this engagement is looking very close. I think Mazur might get it here. Mazur, is he gonna get the last shot off? Oh, 1 HP, 3 HP. Oh no! It looks like Lancer does save it, and he might even get Mazur's Zealot here. So very, very close micro battle there. And oh, it looks like Mazur's gonna turn around. Oh, he might get the Dragoon this time. Is he gonna pick it off? Nice snipe, nice target there. So Mazur is able to gain the upper hand. Meanwhile though, LancerX is going 2-gate obs, and Mazur going 2-gate, and his Ro4 is actually significantly behind for some reason. I'm not sure about that. Meanwhile, LancerX has actually saved up enough money to get a Nexus, in fact. Although he's kind of busy microing here at the front, so hasn't placed it just yet, but should be coming down now. Yeah, there we go. So it's a little bit late, but otherwise it's fine. Mazur, meanwhile, thinking about doing the same thing, although slightly behind. I guess Mazur just made more Dragoons than Lancer. Yeah, he made a second gateway a lot earlier, so he got the second gateway pump started a little bit sooner. That's why LancerX is able to afford a slightly faster expansion as well as the faster tech. And Mazur's not really using his unit advantage right now, so there's not too much that Lancer has to worry about. He's definitely kind of pulling ahead slightly just by getting that faster Nexus. Also notice he does get the support bait first without even getting shuttle again, going for that style that Juan's used, you know, playing a 2-gate Robo defensively with an expansion and just getting slow Reaver, no shuttle. That's actually a fairly standard, safe build, as I said last game. We do see the shuttle though from Mazur, so Mazur getting shuttle, observer, and then Reaver, and it's also something I was saying I quite like. If you are going to go for those Reavers, but you still want to be safe, that's a good compromise between safety against DTs and still getting a pretty timely Reaver. You know, instead of going observer first, you do the shuttle first. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with both these players' play so far. Obviously, LancerX getting slightly ahead, but you know, as we saw last game, or sorry, not last game, but last series, you know, being a little bit ahead doesn't really make, or rather, can easily be upset, depending on how the later game decisions go. So in the meantime, what do we have going on? The first Reaver on the way. I mean, I'd imagine both players are going to play it quite defensively for now. You know, neither of them has any real good opportunity to go attack. Especially LancerX not getting a shuttle, and I'm pretty sure Mazur as well is still going to be careful since he doesn't have the, you know, a ton of units either. He is probably going to be able to snipe this observer of LancerX's though, so that's going to be quite nice for him. Oh, except he's not paying attention. He's not moving his obs. Ooh, that's not good. He moved the goons in position, but he forgot the observer, so I think this observer might escape now. Oh no, it's going back though, because LancerX didn't realize that the obs wasn't chasing him fast enough. So he's now actually going to lose the observer, but I think he already scouted his opponent's base, and oh, he's actually trying to capitalize on the fact that Mazur's goons were out of position to snipe the obs and try and move up the ramp here, but realizing that Mazur did pull them back in time, is actually just going to retreat here. But look at that, just trying to find any small opening. That's the kind of move that, you know, only really high-level players make. Like, low-level players won't even think of that. Like, you know, oh, 3 goons are out of position, let me try and poke up the ramp and maybe get an advantageous engagement off. Really cool little moves right there. Anyway, we do have the first Reaver loaded up now for Mazur. Now, is he going to move out with the army, or is he going to go harass? If you look at the spawn locations, of course, the natural expansion of LancerX is kind of facing Mazur's base, so I think it's a little bit easier for Mazur to harass the natural there, but it looks like he's moving out with his army. Now, he is going to catch these units a little bit unprepared, although LancerX does have the high ground here, so he's fighting with the advantage. That shall wants to be so careful not to get sniped! Man has to be so careful with that, and it looks like this Reaver should push LancerX's army back. LancerX looks like he's trying to hold on to the high ground a little bit longer. He definitely got a slightly favorable engagement there, although he did take a Reaver shot. Might even lose another goon on the retreat here. But he should have his own Reaver. Yeah, he does. Does he have a second Reaver? No second Reaver, actually. I'm a little bit surprised. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I missed it. It was actually at the bottom of the ramp for some reason. So he's got 2 Reavers there. I don't think even with a shuttle there's any way for him to break in. And oh, yeah, look at this Mazur. Just moving out with his army, threatening the attack of the natural, forcing LancerX to pay attention there while he goes into the back of the natural with his Reaver. Is LancerX going to pay attention? He's not paying attention. There goes the Reaver, dropped in the mineral line. How many probes are going to fall? LancerX notices after the first shot, but he's still going to lose something like 5 or 6 probes there. He didn't actually have that many probes on the natural to begin with, it looks like. Didn't actually transfer that many, so avoided a little bit of damage there, but still, a nice little harassment there from Mazur. Mazur now also getting shuttle speed for Shuttle as well. This is going back in again, and LancerX again, slightly let on the pull, loses a few more probes. Mazur trying to get another shot off, and boom. Really nice little harassment here, and again, as I said, these positions are actually working in his favor. It's much more difficult for LancerX to defend the back of his natural compared to Mazur, who can just move out on the map a little bit and block any kind of shuttles moving in. You know, LancerX would have to go all the way around to harass the back of Mazur's natural. Lancer does have 5 gates pumping though against just the 4 gates of Mazur. Mazur doesn't seem to be constantly making units either, constantly making Dragoons rather. So Lancer is actually going to move out here. Now there's an Observer outside the front. I think it might have seen this move out. Meanwhile though, we do have a counter drop going into Mazur's main base. 2 Reavers this time. Mazur, his reaction is a little bit slow, although it looks like it's just in time. Oh my god! Oh no, the probes! The probes take a stupid path along the gateway and allow the money shot. They decide to move perpendicular to the Scarab. That's exactly what you want. So this time, LancerX tit for tat here, moving out with his army, providing an opportunity. Even though I said it was easier for Mazur to harass, LancerX doesn't care. He just moves into the main base anyway. Despite the spawning pylons, these pylons were specifically placed to warn Mazur of that kind of harass, and still Mazur didn't quite react in time, and the gateways also worked against him. So now what's the supply at? 80 to 98. LancerX now with a significant supply lead, actually. I don't know how much of that is units and how much is probes. Both of them taking some severe probe damage. But look at this Mazur going around with his own speed shuttle here. Both of them have speed shuttles. LancerX is moving out with his army. He's going into the main base. There's a lot of probes here in the main. How fast is his reaction time? Here we go. The Reaver's moving in. The probes are running, but they're running towards the Reaver. They're running towards the Reaver, but the Reaver's not shooting. He's trying to figure out where to shoot. Oh, 1 shot off. Doesn't get the maximum number of probes. There's still probes left in the main minerals. He's going to go drop again. The Dragoons are moving back. Not the best. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, the probes were hiding in the corner, but they all hit together. Oh, nice catch though! Nice catch! Can he get the shuttle? Wow, I cannot believe the shuttle actually lived. But a nice catch there by LancerX, but dang! Man, you know, are these... Considering these are all Protoss players, there's been a lot of probe hate going on here. I don't know if these are like real Protoss players, but I've seen so many probes die today. Oh, it pains my little heart. I mean, look at how cute these guys are. Aren't they cute? Like, how could you possibly kill a probe? I don't understand. Like, I thought only Terran players had the heart, had the you know, cold heart to kill a probe, but apparently not. Oh god! Oh god! Oh no! What are you doing, Must? Dude, Lancer, what was that? Oh my god, he just gave away a free shuttle. So that little ward away was quite nice. These goons might even be walled in by this cannon, actually, I'm not sure. That'd be quite funny. I saw Draw do that today on a stream. He just like trapped 2 goons in his mineral line. It's quite funny. Anyway, it's like a lot of anti-Reaver defense now. So we're going to check out the back here. It's cannon now, but still definitely possible for Mazur to still drop this. You know, use Zell to tank some shots and go for the harass anyway. Meanwhile, looks like LancerX is thinking about taking his 3rd. And the supplies have actually evened up now, 104 to 102. So all the harassment has been equalized. Although quite wasteful for LancerX to have just thrown away that shuttle and Reaver. He just went a little bit too close to the edge there. I think he just had it. You know, he was going for the harass, pulled back, and then just like tried to group it with his army, which is coming into the middle of the map. He didn't quite realize where the pathing would take him. But he's now getting his 3rd, and looks like Mazur is thinking about getting his own 3rd as well. But it's going to be a little bit later than LancerX's. So that's going to work in his favor. LancerX, meanwhile, going to check for hidden expansions. I like that. Mazur hasn't done that yet. That's really something I think you should do, especially against Protoss. I think Protoss is the race you have to, you know, check against hidden expansions the most, because how you can build everything with the 1 probe. It's so easy for Protoss to take hidden bases and just build everything there. So, and we already saw how Jumper today kind of lost the game because he didn't scout properly. Interesting little K-way formation here by by Lancer, and here we go, he's dropping. Oh, he's going for a storm drop this time. Still, what the? That was a terrible storm. What was that? Where'd the shuttle go? I mean, it had a DT in it, but it looks like it died. What? That was lame. Mazur, man, try harder, bro. Try harder. I want more probes dead. That's what I want. I mean, I know I said I like probes and they're cute and all, but please kill more. Maybe I'm just a terrible person. I hate PETA. That's what it is. I hate PETA. So I want to see probes die, so that PETA get mad. That's what's up. Okay. Anyway, what's happening here? More zealots. Not that many Templars in the composition. Neither player actually has that many Templars in their compositions just yet. This attack is dubious. But fortunately for him, the army of Mazur is completely out of position. Oh my god, this guy could be quite effective. I don't know though, he's still not going to be in the best position. Attacking from the side, although Mazur, where's the rest of his army? The rest of his, oh my god, these probes! If they move into a Reaver shot or something, it looks like Mazur sending them back, but wow, LancerX actually getting a really effective angle here somehow. Great storms on Mazur's army. Mazur's not storming himself. Why is he not storming? He's out of energy. Where are the storms at? Oh man, Mazur's storms are actually late. He should storm the Reaver as well, I think. Oh my god, Mazur. His Reavers are stuck in the back. He actually attacked into a bad angle. I thought that LancerX would have the bad angle there, but no, it was the opposite. Although I think Mazur might still be able to hold off. He's still got the 2 Reavers against just the 1, but no shuttle to protect it. He's going to try and snipe down this Reaver right now. He is going to get it, but at the cost of almost all of the Dragoons. And he might very well lose this Nexus. I think he's going to lose the Nexus. Snipe, snipe, snipe! Done! Wow. So now Mazur is back down to 2 bases. LancerX, he's mining away happily on 3. Mazur is actually in really rough shape right now. He lost a lot of units in that attack as well, so it's not like he can even counterattack. Oh my god, he's actually behind like 25 supply. 122 now to 96. Mazur, I don't know how he got behind all of a sudden. But that was a pretty poor engagement for him. Now he's going to get storm dropped at his natural, it looks like. This could be very deadly. This could be very bad. Although Mazur looks like he's going for a Reaver drop. Oh man, this Reaver drop though looks like it's probably doomed to failure. Oh! Alright, I guess that's not really a failure. I mean, one Reaver died. I thought they'd get like one good shot off and both of them would go down. But actually, with the speed shuttle there, it's looking pretty useful. And that's finally going to get picked off. And now LancerX has decided to go kill some probes of his own. Here we go. Here we go. Storm! What is up with people and not doing good storm drops? I mean, seriously. Alright, well, I got like 4. Whatevs. Whatevs. Alright, 100 supply. 137. LancerX. It's a pretty sweet shape. He's in pretty sweet shape. Mazur's actually also on the map, which I'm a little bit confused about. He's actually being aggressive when I think he should be defensive. He should realize he's behind. Like, there's no reason to be out on the map when you have an inferior army and you need to, like, make sure the space doesn't die. Looks like a random scouting zealot from LancerX is going to see 3rd base going up. It's only going to kill a couple of probes, or actually not. We killed that probe, but oh wells. And looks like LancerX might be going for the kill. He's going for the kill here. Is he going to do it? He's going to be attacking uphill, but again, with so many zealots, it probably doesn't really matter that much. And can he get the good storms off? Can he get the money storms like he did in the last engagement? Oh, good storms there. Really good storm from Mazur there, actually, just on the zealots of his opponents. But I don't know if Mazur has enough here. I don't think he does. Oh, well, actually, Mazur's breaking, or rather, Mazur's holding the top, and now the goons are fighting uphill, and that's not good for them. Wow, Mazur is somehow holding this. Man, I thought Lancer had it, but Lancer's still with a huge supply lead. 71 against 111, a 40 supply lead, even though he's behind. I think a lot of that might be in probes, but even then, that's obviously eventually going to translate into an army advantage as well. So Mazur is still in pretty rough shape. Both players do have +1 attack, so no upgrade advantage for either player. And LancerX is getting mined out on his main, but that's not a huge deal. I mean, Mazur's basically mined out his main as well. And looks like we might have another drop here. A lot of drop in action. Everybody's learning from draw. I like this. I like it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, he realizes there's no probes there. Oh, he might catch a transfer, though. He might catch a did he just try and storm a TIE Templar? Oh, get it. Kill it. Get it. No, whoa. Wait, what? What are you even doing? Get it. Kill it. Run. Do something. That's a fun trick. Too bad the Shuttle had a lot of HP though. Alright, well, I guess that didn't do anything. Anything happening over here? Nope. Alright, I guess we'll just keep following this guy around then. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Whoa. Oh, what the hell? That's the second time that's happened. That is the second time that has happened. Alright. So, at least Mazur's mining back again, but he actually didn't even mine that many minerals here when he originally had it. LancerX, meanwhile, is getting his 4th base already. Hey, let's micro 1 unit. Woohoo! Micro battle, kill it! You can do it! Why are you running away, man? That's not how micro battles work. Where you going? Dude, you man up, dude! Oh my god. Freaking pussy goon. Oh, he's only mining Hugon gas here as well. And I think he should mine with 4, actually, given that that doesn't look like it's very efficient. Oh. Oh, we're going again. We're going again. We're going again! Whoa! No, it's not going to do anything. Oh, he killed the cannon. That's pretty good. It's worth like 3 probes, right? Oh, here we go. Are we going to have a storm drop? No. Oh, we are! Oh, he dropped the... He should have dropped the Zealot, but he dropped the Templar instead. Oh, man. What is up with these guys and not doing good storm drops? Borella. Also, don't you hate it when the gateways do this? For some reason, whenever you put gateways like next to a Nexus and you have them touching, the probes freak out. I don't know why this happens, but it happens to me all the time. It's because I like to have my gateways touching each other. Yeah, don't take that out of context. And also, somehow this is still alive. What? Why are the 2 Zealots still alive in Lancer's base? What is happening here? Alright, looks like that Reaver is not there anymore, so I guess it died, but... the Zealots, we're still killing shit, and this is still alive. This can actually go in Storm Drop again. Oh my god, Lancer just forgot that there's a Storm Drop still alive. It's only got 50 energy, so he's just gonna wait. He's got no vision! Why does he not have a pylon here? Lancer has no vision of this shuttle in his main base. He's got like a 70 supply lead though, so I'm not sure if it matters that much. We're gonna have to wait like another 30 energy, and then we can see a storm. It's gonna be the most random storm. Lancer's gonna be like, how did that happen? Where did that come from? Is he spawning units in my base? Oh, energy? Oh, he's got 3 more energy. Needs 3 more. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go. And boom! Alright, that was slightly better. Alright, that's legit. Oh man, Mazur's moving out though, and he's at a huge supply deficit. This is bad. He's gonna get stomped if he attacks here. Oh, he's got a bunch of DTs though. Is there any OBS? I don't think there's an OBS in the army though. Those DTs can do massive damage if they don't get killed by storms. I've actually seen Mazur do this before. He mixes in random DTs. Look at this, there's no observer, but it looks like one of the DTs does get killed by a storm, and the rest of Mazur's army is in full retreat right now. And by full retreat, I mean they should be full retreating, but instead they're just suiciding, which is not good. But this DT is trying to be a hero. Unfortunately, Mazur is just plummeting in supply. His entire army is in tatters. Looks like Lancer could basically mine out everything except his 3rd. But it doesn't really matter. This attack is probably going to end it. I mean, that DT really should have done a lot more. The 2 DTs rather, but Mazur held on a little bit too long there in the engagement, and that's probably going to be it. So well-fought game here from Mazur. Man, what a crazy PvP as well it was. I wonder how many probes died total in this game. Oh, more probes dying as well, but GG from Mazur, and LancerX takes the first game in the series. Whew! Man. See, PvP is good, right guys? PvP is awesome. I love PvP. Alright. Game number 1 goes to Lancer, but it's not over yet. It is a best of 3. So we'll go to a quick 30-second break, and I'll come back with game number 2.